right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You're watching the Young Engineer Spotlight at Display Week 2021. I'm Kejia Yang. I'm a material engineer and volunteering at the SID Young Engineers Spotlight program. Today for the Young Engineer Showcase, we are glad to have Dr. Edgar Palacios. He's a postdoctoral researcher at Ares Materials. Welcome, Edgar.
Thank you.
First of all, could you give us a quick intro about yourself, please?
Absolutely. So my background is in electrical engineering. So I have mostly expertise in micro and nano fabrication, as well as experimental and theoretical nanophotonics. So basically, I'm all about the small things that can manipulate light.
Nice. Yeah, that's interesting. We'll come back to your work a little bit, but I wanted to ask you about your Display Week experience. Is this Display Week your first time attending?
Yes, it's first time.
Nice. Then could you share a little bit on what you're excited about your first Display Week? Any specific programs or workshop or any topics will be discussed during the Display Week that get you excited about?
Yeah, actually, there's a lot more than just two, but I'll narrow it down to two. So, machine learning for displays, I think, is a very interesting topic. There's on that. The augmented and VR is also really interesting. So, particularly, there's a presentation from David from NVIDIA, who's I believe speaking on some novel display optics as well as some traditional desktop displays for gaming and how they're using AI as a tool to like advance some of those fields. So that's very interesting to me.
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, then we can switch gear a little bit and we can talk about your current work. What are you working on right now?
So currently, I'm working at Ares Materials, involved specifically in two distinct projects, two distinct areas of work. The first is the materials informatics, so where I essentially leverage my knowledge of light matter interactions and then combine that with machine learning. And then the second is more of lab work, so it's process development and characterization of materials that will be formulating for either high or low refractive index polymers that are based on thiolene chemistries.
Interesting. Would you like to share a little bit on any thoughts on the current trend of the display market, or the future of the display market that you're interested in or excited about?
Yeah, so I guess because I do come from an optics background, AR and VR are by far the most interesting to me. So I know there's companies that have been working on this for some years now, including Magic Leap, Oculus, Microsoft, and I have played with some of their current hardware as well, and they're very amazing pieces of hardware. But I could still see that there are some improvements that could be made on the optics, especially knowledge of the research that's happening in academia. So I am expecting to see some of those things being implemented within the next few years, hopefully.
Yeah, that certainly is becoming very popular lately. And I'm also looking forward to what new things will come out from the VR AR thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Edgar, for sharing this. Hope you enjoyed the Display Week 2021.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.